Finally, we were in Panama and thought we were going to go through the Panama Canal in about 10 days. At first, the lady who did the measurement came aboard and measured Hilma. As it turned out, the length was 49.98 feet altogether from the anchor in the front to the dinghy in the stern. 50 feet was a much higher price, so we were happy when we could keep the dinghy and the targa.
If you miss some information, we have other papers as well.
Since we were kind of late in the season, we decided to get help from an agent who had reasonable prices. We've heard that the process should go a lot faster if you had an agent, and when our agent mailed us and said 10 days, we were happy.
Nu spelar jag väl inte att det nu igen.
Ja, ganska mycket faktiskt.
Although that turned out to be wrong, we got a date for the transit 3 weeks ahead, and we had to stay in the marina for a couple of days because we had some problems with the engine and were kind of stuck because of that. During those days, we did some work and took the bus to the grocery store, and one good thing about being stuck there was that we met a lot of nice people.
Oscar, what are you doing?
I'm cleaning the heat exchanger, and I'm not sure if we can use it anymore because actually two of the bolts is broken, and also this part here is kind of all rusty, so we might need a new one, and hopefully we get it before the Panama crossing because I don't know, we have 8 or 10 days before we have to enter the channel, and then the engine has to be up and running. So
Yeah, and plan wasn't to stay at the marina at all.
No,
Because it's quite expensive.
it's like
Yeah, it is. Good work with the engine.
still works.
You made a good job. Well done.
Oscar managed to fix the heat exchanger. The cost in the marina was $56.25 per day, so as soon as he fixed it, we left and decided to sail to San Blas. During our time in Colón, it was raining a lot, so we were hoping for better weather out at sea.
Bra dag.
Inte så mycket. It's raining.
Yep. All the time. No wind.
No wind, and it's been raining all day. And we have about 3 hours to go.
We're getting closer to San Blas, San Blas Island. What's the name? Lemon? Yeah, Lemon Keys or Keys. And it's been raining the whole way, and almost no wind at all. Right now it's 3 knots, so it's a long day, and we got nice tuna, so we're gonna put it on the grill tonight.
Det är varmt, eller?
Jättevarmt.
The San Blas and Hollandaise Islands turned out to be a small paradise. It's east of Colón, and if you're planning to go to Panama, we could really recommend you to go to this beautiful area. The people living on the islands are really friendly, and from time to time they come up next to the boat in their kayaks trying to sell things. We bought a bracelet and some fruits and talked to 2 girls that came aboard for a while.
fint ut.
Måla se.
Jag ser, det ser fint ut redan.
Gör du det?
Vad ska det bli?
Det ska bli hamburgare.
Mhm. Gott.
Hoppas det. Okay, then it's movie time and hamburgers.
Homemade.
Yeah. Homemade. Are you hungry?
Ja.
Have you prepared a film?
Ja.
Perfect.
Såg aldrig att hoppa i. Ska jag komma och hjälpa dig?
We're at San Blas, some of the islands, and we're gonna take a walk on the island and Hilma and the rubber.
Ska vi gå runt den?
Ja.
Det är väldigt fint här.
Är det gött eller?
Minst 30 grader. Tror du regnet kommer? Vi får ingång. Vi får skynda oss. Hej! Vad fina ni var! Ser du? Hej! Vad är det för konstigt? Gud vad konstiga de ser ut, har du? Kanske. I know I said yesterday that we were in paradise, but I changed my mind. Now we're in paradise. Kolla här, de har börjat göra en båt. De har åkt där borta och börjat här, men sen har de ångrat sig. Eller vad tror du? Oskar!
Ja.
Vad har du för skor?
Samma färg, men det är olika storlekar och lite olika design.
Ja, det är inte samma.
Högra passar bättre, den vänstra är lite...
De klär dig. Sett så mycket fisk, älskling.
The snorkeling at the Hollandaise Island were amazing, and in that area there were almost no other boats at all. After a few days we went back to San Blas again. Bye.
Hur verkar det?
Jätteström. Jag simmar inte ens nu.
Nej.
Jag bara driver. Det är 2 trycknosströmmet. Det är en jävla ström här.
Det var kanske tur att vi inte simmade in till ön.
Med den arsenal behöver man testa sina vapen.
Alltså det polynesiska folket har protesterat från allra första stund.
We stayed at the San Blas and Hollandaise Islands for almost 2 weeks. We thought our agent would call us in a few days with an early date for the transit, but we waited and waited, and in the end we did the transit 3 weeks later on the date that was booked from the beginning. So to sum up, we waited longer than most people do, and if we would have known that, we would not have gotten an agent in the first place.
Back in Shelter Bay. Okay, what do you prefer? Going in here in the dark or in the...
I prefer daylight.
Daylight, okay.
What do you prefer?
Daylight too. Här sitter vi och sitter.
Ja, det gör vi det.
Vi har ankrat utanför marinan och det är en svensk båt som har problem med motorn som precis är på väg innanför pirarna.
Kolla man ner där.
Vi kanske ska hjälpa. Åh, titta, det är en sköldpadda.
Vart då?
Där. Jag tror jag fick med han på kameran.
Hur du kan ställa en sköldpadda på?
Där!
Där är jag. Fan, är han här inne och äter? Måste vi bli rent vatten här då?
Ja, det var ju bra. Otippat.
Havsorkestern. Det var Hilma Sailing på kanal 77.
Ja, havsorkestern här.
Ja, du är visuell här nu. Hur är status för er? Tror ni behöver assistans där borta eller?
Vi försöker göra ett slag och sen så kan vi köra motor i 20 minuter så vi kanske kan hitta oss in. Så avvakta gärna lite.
The engine stopped working again, so we towed him into the marina with our dinghy, which was surprisingly easy.
So today we get a call and we are about to cross the channel tomorrow morning at 4:30 in the morning. And what we're going to do today is prepare the boat for the transit, which means that we have to cover all the solar panels and take off the beamly roof and a lot of other preparations. So we're gonna do that today, and in the evening we're gonna move to the flats, and from there we're gonna leave really early tomorrow morning, where the pilot's supposed to be at the boat at 4:30 about. So it's a lot of preparation, and what we're doing right now is actually to take these solar panels off. We're gonna cover these panels. We got the fenders and the lines. So that's pretty much what we are doing today. And Lisa is preparing most of the foods for the line handlers and for the pilot for tomorrow morning. So busy day. So what are you doing?
I'm preparing for the visitors on board, the Swedish guys who are going to help us during the transit.
Yeah.
And of course they need sheets and I just cleaned and
Some place to sleep.
Yeah, of course.
So
and then I'm gonna cook and prepare the meals for tomorrow, so it will be smooth.
Yeah. And the Panama Transit requires that we have 4 line handlers. So the Swedish guys, our friends at the boat Ronja, is going to help us tomorrow. So that's really helpful, and we're really happy about that, because it's nice to have friendly people on board, and also, of course, it saves us a lot of money, because we don't need to to rent line handlers from the Panama companies. So that's good, I think.
And since we're just the two of us, we really need 3 line handlers
Yeah.
at least, and it's like $100 each.
Yeah.
So we're lucky.
We're lucky and happy about having friends on board. We're about to leave here from the marina in about 1 hour or so.
2 hours, I think.
2 hours, and then we're heading for the flats, so we stay there overnight, and then we'll leave pretty much early morning, 4:30 in the morning. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
We got some friends on board today, which is gonna help us to cross the channel with us. And what's your name, guys?
My name is Frederick from Sweden as well. I'm Eric from Sweden.
They're brothers.
Robert from Sweden as well.
So we 5 people strong crew from Sweden.
Yep.
Crossing the channel.
Vikings.
We were lucky and got our transit during 1 day instead of 2, which we've heard were more common. The other guys at the boat Ronja were going to do the transit some days later, so they thought it was nice to go through the locks and the canal one time before and see how it all works.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and here's our pilot arriving. Half an hour late, and pretty much good to go. And here's the other guys. I think the pilot is arriving. He's here now. Half an hour late.
Is he arriving right now?
Yeah, I think he's here now. Morning.
Some hours we're gonna be missing.
Oscar,
Yep.
let's slow down.
Yep.
We can do crawling now.
Okay. Oscar, nice to meet you.
Vi har ju gjort fast i fören nu på baksidan.
There are 3 different ways to tie up for a sailing vessel when you are inside the locks. It depends on how many vessels that are going to pass at the same time. We were 2 vessels, so we had to tie up with a French boat on our port side. That means we were 2 line handlers in the front and 2 in the stern, so we had some opportunity to film a little, which was nice. The captain had to stand by the wheel.
Okay.
Går det bra?
So we're in the Panama locks, and the gates at the ports is closing on us, and we have a pretty big ship in front of us, and we're secured.
Är det bra? Var det bra här fram också?
Filmar du nu igen?
Oh, that's secure! Oh. Exactly, yeah.
märker av det här mycket mer här fram. Såg det knappt bak.
Alltså. Den här känns inte. Yeah, it's secured. You're ready.
Where should we go? That's over here. There's a whole bunch of clubs and bars and things like that. You can hop around and see which one you like best.
So far, the 3 first locks went fine. We had a nice but really hot day during the canal, and after lunch we were at the 3 last locks that were going to take us down again to the Pacific side.
Hey guys, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're ready.
That's good. And
I think it's gonna work out fine.
yeah, and that's the Pacific side, so it's not so far. So, can you explain to us what we are doing right now?
We're waiting for the big boat over there.
Yeah.
When it's inside, we're gonna go over
Yeah.
two of the line.
Yeah, and I think the locks is about 8 or 9 meters. We're going down, so it's gonna be. There was 3 locks up, so I think it's gonna be 2 or 3 locks down. We got a new dinghy. It's here.
Small one.
The hottest day. It's the hottest day. Number 5. Är det nummer 5? Ja. Oscar, what is that?
Pacific.
Woohoo! Stilla havet. Mm.
It's great.
Ja. Ser lite brunt ut.
Ja. Har du någon wow-känsla på det?
Lite alltså.
Hi.
Right now we're in Tahiti in French Polynesia, and we're a little bit late with the episodes, but this is what's coming in future episodes, and it's really beautiful, as you can see.
And as we mentioned before, we used an agent for our Panama Canal crossing. It was a little bit more expensive, but we thought that we could save some time since we were late in the season. In the end, it took us probably more time if we compared to if we did the paperwork ourselves, but we probably saved a few $100 US if we did the paperwork ourselves. But yeah, in the end it works out fine, and we got some help from our Swedish friend at the crew at the Swedish boat Ronja, which we are really grateful for, and they did an amazing job, and we had so much fun the day we crossed the Panama Canal.
Yeah, and we also got to see San Blas, which was really beautiful. We would like to say a big thank you to our patrons and sponsors. Because of you, these videos are possible. We just noticed we got some new patrons, and that was really nice to see. So big thank you. And if you want to become a patron or make a PayPal contribution, you can just follow the link below. So see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.